Okay, so welcome back. Let's continue with our project. Okay, so now we've gone this far as to first of all um, initialize our balance code. This checks the balance that the user have, but we've allowed the user to first impute the balance that he has. We've allowed him to deposit money. Let's just go ahead and continue with where we are. So now here, as you can see, he's permitted to deposit an amount. You can ask him, do you want to deposit, yes or no? He will store his answer here. If he wants to deposit, you can now go ahead and make the deposit that he wants, and it will be added to the balance he already has. And here, as you can see, we ask him, do you want to withdraw, yes or no? Whatever he answers will be imputed here, and if his answer is yes, then we now check the amount you want to withdraw. Is it greater than the balance you already have? If it's greater than the balance you already have, then you cannot withdraw unless you request for an overdraft. And so we now check, do you want to request for an overdraft? When the user replies yes, then we now go ahead and say, okay, your request is being reviewed and will be sent to you. But what if the amount is not greater than the amount in his balance, the amount he wants to withdraw? Then we now come down here and do an else statement. So notice that the else statements for this if must be in the same line with the if. So we go else. First of all, let's remove the amount he wants to withdraw from the balance he has. Now this short form here, as you can see, is just another way of writing this. But instead of us having to write self.balance equal to self.balance minus withdraw amount, that's when we just go ahead and just clean all this here and write minus equal to. It's just a shortcut, withdraw amount. And so after that, we can now print out you have successfully withdrawn. Okay, and so basically that's our banking app there. Let me just go ahead and run it to check if there's any error. Okay, wow, there's no error. No error. that's that's quite rare. Most times, when you write your code, you run it, you check the error, you see an error, you fix it. But since there's no error, let's go ahead and now call the class. So I will just say bank equal to, remember, my instantiation variable equal to system. And then let me put, okay, let me put a balance. Or better still, what we can do is that we can just define a balance for the user. It means that we can just clean this here and just say, let's say he already has 1,000 in his account. Let's just say that, yeah, he already has 1,000 in his account. So just leave it like this. Run that to check if there's error. Okay, there's no error. Then I'll go ahead and call the deposit function. Let me run that. Okay. Let me put my Okay, as you can see now, you have to put this opening and closing bracket, this parenthesis there. Okay, so it's asking me, do you want to deposit? And I'll go ahead and write yes. Wow, wow. Okay, there's an error somewhere. Good. You see, one of the things with programming is that there'll be an error, you fix it. It's a normal thing in programming. Okay, let's check the error. How much do you want to withdraw? String. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put my input here. I have to put my input inside the eval. The user will first input first before it is now converted into the integer form or the number form. Okay, let me just run that again. Do you want to? Yes. Good. How much do you want to deposit? Well, I already have 1,000. Let's say $1,000 there. So let me just deposit $100. 100, and that's all. Let me make it print out my current balance so that we can check whether deposit was successful. Remember our string formatting. So I'll run that again. Do you want to deposit? Yes. How much do you want to deposit? 100. And you can see deposit was successful. New amount is 1,100. Means I've incremented it here with the amount you want to deposit, as you can see here. That's what this line of code did. And remember, this is just same as writing this. So there's no difference there. Okay, so let me I'll put the new amount here too when you withdraw. Okay, so that's the deposit function you can see we called here, and all this is what's in the deposit function. Let's go ahead and also call our withdraw function. So let me start running that again. Okay, run. So do you want to deposit? Let's say no, this time around to deposit. Do you want to withdraw? Okay, let me run that again so that you see something. Every time I have to refresh my code all over again, remember that I have 1,000. Let's just say, do you want to deposit? Yes. How much do you want to deposit? 100, or let's say 200 this time, just to make it different. 200. Your deposit was successful. New amount is 1,200. Okay, do you want to withdraw? Yes. How much do you want to withdraw? Let's say I want to withdraw 100. You have successfully withdrawn. Your new amount is 1,100. So basically what we built is just like the back end of a banking app system. Maybe your ATM system, when you go to withdraw, when you go to deposit, and you see them deducting money from your account or crediting your account. This is almost basically the kind of code that runs behind. So in the next project, we're just going to be doing a simple project, and then we're going to be doing the bonus project where I'm going to turn this particular code you've seen. We're going to be building a GUI application out of it, like a desktop app, so you can use buttons without having to write the code on the command line form like this. So it's gonna be exciting, it's gonna be good. See you in the next videos. Take care.